I know a ton of people that used to play trumpet in high school, in college, and then they put the trumpet away and forgot about it. And for good reason. I mean, life happened. They got jobs, they got married, they had children. But then the children moved out, and then they were looking at the trumpet in the closet with the dust, and they were thinking, I still have a love for that instrument. I wonder what had happened if I picked it up and started practicing again. I'm going to give you some tips that are going to help you make a return to the trumpet after a very long intermission. So stay tuned. All right, let's get right to work. Tip number one is I want you to start slow. Now, I know you have an idea in your mind of what you used to be able to do when you were in school. I mean, you were playing a lot more back then, but now you took some years off the horn and your body just it's not in shape to play trumpet yet. So we got to get that back. How are we going to do that? That happens by developing a trumpet routine. I made a video about that. You can check it out after this video. I'll put it in the card so it's easy for you to find. But in short, there are a few things that you want to do daily to build the muscles in the body for playing trumpet. So developing a routine is very important. Tip number three is to practice in segments. Now, I just said you're going to want to play everything at once because you're eager, but don't do that. Resist the urge. You need to build your strength back first. And speaking of strength, I know you might be having some endurance problems since you're just now coming back to the horn. So I want to introduce you to my brand new PDF. It's called Master Your Endurance on Trumpet, and the link to the book is in the description below. Go ahead and download it if you need it. But my third tip is to practice in segments. So what does that look like? 7-minute increments is what it looks like. That's what I'm recommending. Overall, over time, with many students, especially like beginners and comeback players, I think that's approximately the sweet spot. So if you have bigger goals, like you want to practice for 30 minutes or 60 minutes at a time, do it in 7-minute increments. And for the next 7 minutes, listen to music. Put on your favorite recording or just go on a journey to discover what's new out there. You want to get the sound of trumpet in your ear so that you know what to reproduce out of the bell over time. An alternative to listening to music is to play some music on the piano. So that way, in both cases, you're keeping your mind totally fully engaged on music, but you don't have the trumpet on your face making you tired. So after that, come back to the horn. You can either repeat the exact same routine or you can pick up where you left off. All right. Either way is good depending on where you are in your development. Tip number 4 is to pay attention to your form. What am I talking about when I say form? Well, the embouchure is part of the form. So how your lips are formed on the mouthpiece when you play. That's part of form. How your fingers lay on the valves. How your fingers lay on the valves is part of form. How you stand when you play or how you sit is part of form. How you breathe and blow into the trumpet is all a part of form. Pay attention to form. Good form can help you to be a better trumpet player, but bad form can really hurt your trumpet playing. It's very important to have good form. How will you know if you have good form? Unless you have a teacher. So get a local teacher, let them watch you and give you pointers. If you don't have a local teacher, if there's nobody in your city that can help you, I'll help you. Reach out to me. I'll be your teacher online, okay? It'll be my pleasure to do so. All right, tip number 5. Keep a positive frame of mind. Again, you have an idea in your mind of what you used to be able to do, but you do need patience. All right. When you have a negative frame of mind, when you think things like, "Oh man, that wasn't right again," or "That's not what I used to sound like a long time ago," that can bring negative tension in the body, and as a result, you're going to have a bad sound, and that's a negative loop that feeds itself and you're preventing yourself from reaching your goal. So keeping a positive frame of mind is very important. All right. I want you to go ahead and watch another video on the channel and continue your learning. I'll be there to help you. God bless you.